Right.
Salud.
Cool. Salute, man.
Hey,
Cheers, bro.
I had a drink. I had to pour me a michelada in honor of Art, the art of resale.
Nice. Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. See, this is why I can't be drinking the videos. Everybody thinks I'm some
Oh
alcoholic.
well, FYI, we are live and in living
Okay.
color. So I hit the
Nice.
live button. So, like always, guys, we are live and in living color. Welcome to another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling, where we interview special guests each and every week from different walks of life in the reselling world. Here we'll discuss the highs and lows of reselling and dive into great conversation. We are positive that you're going to hear something that's going to help you become a better reseller. I'm your host, Ray, and I am not joined with my co-host, Dustin. I don't know where he's at. Hopefully Dustin pops on a little later. But I do want to introduce the guest for today's podcast. We have none other than Art with the Art of Resell. Arturo, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for inviting me to be on your thing. That's very awesome of you. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. And we do have, straight from Parts Unknown, Dustin with the guns out, sun's out. Dustin,
What's
give
up?
us a little flex, Dustin.
No, not today.
Huh? Give us a little
Cool,
Hulk
bro.
Hogan.
No, I don't have the pump. Can't do it. Let me go get the bicep curls in real quick.
Get them in. Got to
come
get
back.
the pump in, guys. Got to get the pump in. But Dustin, this is Art. Art, this is
What's up,
Dustin.
man?
Dustin is my cuñado,
Yeah,
my
cool.
brother-in-law.
Yep.
And guys, we might speak a little bit of Spanish here in today's podcast. So if you guys want to dust off those old Spanish books, those high school Espanol books, make sure to get those nice and ready for us. Right, Art?
Yeah, definitely. Whatever we gotta do, man.
With the pictures of the chicken and pollo underneath.
Exactly. Like
Yep.
a little, like kindergarten pictures. But Art, for the people that may not know you, could you give us a little brief introduction to who is Art, the art of resell?
My name is Art. Okay. So pretty much plain and simple, my name is Art. I'm based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm 28 years old, and I have a YouTube channel that I'm working really hard to try to grow. I'm a part-time reseller, full-time dad. I don't know. I'm just a fun doer person. I just try to make fun videos. I don't know what else to say.
They're fantastic. I love your videos. Someone in the chat, I didn't even know who you existed until Kristen the Rule Squirrel put me on. He was like,
Really?
Do you know about this guy named Art, the art of resell? I'm like, no, who is this? Who is this gentleman you speak of? And she's like, you gotta get him on your podcast. He's an awesome guy. And from then I've been hooked. I've been hooked on your videos. I watch them when they come out. So
Thank you. I really appreciate
they're
that.
amazing. They're amazing. So
Thank
for
you, man.
people, Art, so you say you're a part-time reseller, full-time dad. So
Yeah.
I would say you make part-time income reselling. What is your other full-time occupation, if you will?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, since me being in Vegas, I have a valet job at one of the casinos here in Vegas, and that's been my job since the day I turned 21. So me just turned 28. I've been there 7 years now,
Oh wow.
and
Awesome.
it's an awesome job. You know, I don't want to leave it alone because it's a valet job. It's a Vegas valet job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've been reselling pretty much all my life. You know, it's been something I've been doing since the age of my son. My son's 8, but I've been going to the flea market with my dad since like maybe 5 years old, even younger than that. So reselling has always been in my life. Just recently I've just monetized and made videos about it. So that's how my life is.
There we
So,
go.
Art, how did you? Before we get into how you got into reselling, I just want to say hi to some people in the chat because the chat it's exploding.
Cool.
Art of
How many
resale is
people are
coming
there?
on. Well, there's 15, but the chat is buzzing. There's good conversation going on, so we want to
cool.
make sure we say hi to everybody in the chat. So we have Sunny Las Vegas is popping on. We have New England. Betty Boot is here. Good to see you. We have Kristen, the Rule Squirrel. She's I'm here and I'm pumped. So good to see you, Kristen. Glad that you can jump on. And we have Carlos Tacos says, "What's up, Art? Do you know Carlos?"
Yeah, I do know Carlos. Carlos, what's up, man? How you doing?
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
he's a very, very, very amazing supporter of the channel. So yeah.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Carlos, for jumping on here. And Kristen is calling you out here, Dustin. She
Hey.
says Dustin is late, typical.
I was getting some orders ready and lost track of time.
Oh, okay. There you go. And we
Yep.
have the Coach Plays, a Middle Tennessee native. Good to see you. Glad that you can jump on. We have Alan here. And again, guys, we're going to have a good time. So if you guys have any questions for Art, make sure to put them in the chat. And we have SK promo. That's Ken. He says, "Good evening, everybody. Glad that you can jump on." And Kristen is saying, "I took French in school. Haven't used it since. Not even in France." Okay. So we may need to start Art and I may need to start a YouTube channel specifically on how to speak Spanish. So we can get monetized into that. So, hey, we have Gil P just said, just subscribe to Art of Resell.
Hey,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so really
Appreciate that,
cool.
Gil.
So, Art, for the people that may not know, like, how was your how did you even start reselling? You said you started valeting, and since you turned a young age of 21, how did this resell thing come about? Like, how did that go?
Reselling. Sorry, my dogs are here. Or toy. No. So I've been reselling all my life. So my dad used to be. Sorry, the dog's over there. Yeah.
You're fine.
you're good.
So I've been reselling. I've been around reselling business or the money. Sorry, let me reword that. I've been around resellers around this type of stuff like all my life because my dad used to buy storage units like in the early 2000s. When this was like barely kind of popping off, like before storage wars, before all that stuff. My dad used to take me to the auctions like early in the morning, and in the weekends we would go to the flea market here in Vegas, and we would wake up like 3-4 in the morning, line up, get spaces set up. And this is stuff that I used to do as a little kid, from 8 years old to 10 years old, all the way to high school. I was always around it. I never took it serious because, I'm just a kid, I'm just there to find toys and video games for cheap. It's the flea market. But, but thanks to my dad and thanks to all the people that my dad had worked with, I always saw how money was made. And I always appreciated that. And I liked it. I enjoyed it, So, me growing up so fast, having kids at a young age, I had to make money. I had to do what I had to do. And I was always reselling, So just recently I started my YouTube channel and I just went out from there, honestly.
Okay. So you say you started reselling, going to the flea markets, getting your feet wet, dipping your toes in it, if you will. So what was that first, like eBay? Let's talk about eBay. Was that the first online platform that you decided to find the stuff that you were finding at the flea market? Was that necessarily where you were reselling your stuff, like the online platform at first, or did that come later on?
No, so I used to do a lot of like Craigslist for my dad. My dad wasn't like the most computer savvy guy, so I used to like make listings for my dad on Craigslist, and that would be that, and I would kind of do that. This is like early 2012, so I wasn't really into like eBay yet. Like 2012, I think I was like maybe like 16, 17, so I didn't care about eBay at that time. It wasn't until like maybe like 4 years ago I started on eBay, and it just, and that's just how it snowballs. I remember I sold I think it was like a Funko Pop or a toy for like $100, and I was just kind of amazed to think like, man, it was so easy to make that $100 from a toy that I found at the flea market, and it just like that, it just snowballs. Your brain starts thinking differently, and you just want to continue the growth. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, for
so
sure.
I'm not trying to
sound
all weird and stuff like that, but that's how
no. But like, okay, so what made you even want to start selling on eBay? Because a lot of, the people, when I talk to resellers, they're like, well, at first I didn't like selling on eBay because I didn't want to get scammed, or it seemed hard. Most people start on like Mercari or Facebook Marketplace. You said you started on listing things for your father on Craigslist. So what gave you that idea to where, okay, I'm going to start reselling things on eBay? Like, where did that idea come about? Like, were you scared? What was the learning process?
No, not really scared. Like I didn't care about paying fees, or I wasn't scared about like making mistakes at all. Honestly, like my biggest thing was like, I was tired of being broke. I was tired of not having money, so I wanted to do whatever I can to make money. Sorry, my dog. And that's what it was. I just wanted to make money. So the mistakes didn't matter to me. I just knew if I just kept learning, kept making more money, kept making more listings, I was able to make money. You know what I mean? Like my whole goal, was make money. I got kids, I got my wife. I just wanted to make money. That's even still now. I want to make money. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I just figured, and I was just amazed at how eBay had so many eyes and how easy it was to do this. I just wanted to do more.
What would you say to people that are listening right now that are like, I want to sell on eBay, but I don't know how to do it. Like, what would you say to that person?
Just do it, honestly. Like not to sound touche, but like, you never. Hold on, Max. Can you help the dog out? Get the tennis ball. Sorry, the dog's trying to get a tennis ball.
Come on. What's the puppy's name?
Coco.
Coco.
It's my parents' dog's name.
No, sorry, not to ruin it. Not to ruin it,
No,
man.
you're
Sorry.
fine. No.
For anybody that just wanted to get started out there, was honestly like watch YouTube videos and you're gonna be able to learn from there. Learn from everybody else's mistakes. That's why there's so many YouTube channels out there. They're just so great to learn from.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Like so many people out there make how-to videos, which are great, which are amazing, and that's a great way to learn from that. But just I don't know, just do whatever you can to start. Make all the mistakes that you possibly can, because everybody makes mistakes. Like the top resellers on eBay. Imagine how they started. Just all the mistakes, all the times they've been scammed. Like people still try to scam me. I'm sure people try to send you dumb messages all the time.
All the time.
Like, there's literally no excuse to not do it. I don't think so.
Nice. So Art, you mentioned YouTube. The transition from you being a reseller to / quote unquote YouTuber. Did you learn from other YouTubers how to resell, or did that naturally come about? And then piggyback off of that question, what made you want to start a YouTube?
Learning from YouTube channels, not really. Like there's a lot of how-to videos out there, and me being the person like I am, I never liked YouTube learning channels. Does that make sense? I've never gotten into that. What I got into was like the scavenger hunt videos. During the shutdown, during the pandemic, when I was home, this is a true story. When I was home for that time, when I got not laid out, but told to go home during the pandemic, when everybody went home, I remember just being home and I was just thinking like, man, I miss yard sales so much. I wonder if that's on YouTube. And this is what, March or like June of 2019 or 2020. And I remember just watching this guy buy storage units, and it was John, Cincinnati Figure. He bought these storage units, and I was just thinking like, man, this guy's gonna make so much money off that. And I was just amazed from that. And then that's when I saw Part-Time Pickers, Josh, and these were like when Part-Time Pickers. I think he had like 40,000 subs at the time. John didn't even hit 100 subs yet. All these people were just still not small, but like they were just like still growing. And I was just amazed at how this was, like, man, there's other people out in the world that love yard sales as much as I do. And I just loved it, So when I finally got back to work, I told myself I was going to do whatever I can to be better at reselling, to be better at eBay, to not rely on my job anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then, and it kind of escalated from there. In high school, I was really into video editing already. I did broadcast journalism. I did the morning announcements, telling people what the hell we were going to eat for lunch, school sports and all that crap. So I kind of felt like, man, if I can get back to like editing, I could kind of maybe do something, And it's just how all YouTubers start. You think it's a hobby. You're just putting videos up just for fun, just for giggles. And somehow for me, it just kind of escalated a little bit more, which I'm very grateful for. And I don't know, just where I'm at right now. I still feel like a little kid on YouTube. I still feel like I'm learning a lot. I've only been on YouTube for a little bit over a year now, and I still feel like I make mistakes every day. Every day, I'm still learning from other people. So don't think I'm some professional or that I'm some great person at all. It just happens that I have a lot of luck doing what I'm doing.
Where do you think that shifted from you being because I mean you're at, I don't know, I mean I would say your YouTube channel is currently pretty successful. So
Thank you.
The shift from you, like, something had to happen to where the YouTube channel shifted. Do you remember what that was, or what happened? Was it a complete accident, or was it just you getting better over time, or how did that happen?
Just honestly, just better with time. Like honestly, like I say honestly a lot. Sorry, But I love YouTube so much, man. Like I watch other creators, not just in reselling, but just like Mr. Beast, Air Rack, Ryan Trahan. There's so many great YouTubers out there in different niches, and I feel like you're able to take from other people and kind of put it into your lane. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Casey Neistat. I'm sure you guys know who he is. I'm a humongous fan of Casey Neistat, and I always felt like the storytelling in that was something that could be in reselling. And I don't know, it just goes from there. And I always felt like every video I had to learn to do something better. Every video I wanted to, I don't know, not prove something to people, because like honestly, I kind of don't care what people say, because people don't. I don't think people like how I am, you know. But I feel like people.
I
like how
disagree.
am.
I think that's why you're so successful, because it's transparent. You're not playing anybody. You're not being anything. You're being yourself. You know, and I think that's why people do like you. So if you think that that's the reason why people don't like you, I completely disagree. I think it's the opposite. I think that's why you're so successful, because you're you, you know, not because you're trying to play somebody that you're not, you know?
Yeah, yes and no. Like, you know, like my the biggest critic that I have is myself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The person that's always in my videos is my brother-in-law as well. Just like how you guys are brother-in-laws.
Yeah.
My brother Paco, he's always with me on my videos. And I'm not gonna cuss, but like I always complain about the crap that I do. I'm like, man, you know, that sounded wrong, that sounded stupid. I gotta do that over. And I'm like, oh, people don't like it when I do this. People don't like it when I talk like that. People don't like it when I do those phone call videos. People don't like it when I do this. And I'm my biggest critic. And I don't know, like sometimes, you know, you want overnight success. Everybody wants overnight success. Everybody wants success. But sometimes it's all perspective, you know, like how you guys feel like I'm doing well. I feel like I'm not doing well sometimes. And I hate to sound like that. I hate to sound cocky like that. But like, I just want to learn and just do better every time. And I like the patient game. It's hard to realize that, because patience is hard to get, man. Especially like me being 28. I'm just 28, man. And I feel like a 16-year-old every day, but then I feel like a freaking 40-year-old every day, because I have I have responsibilities, man. I got my kids. I got to go to work. My wife doesn't work. My wife's a full-time student, and you know I got to go to work, man. I got things to do. But back in my head, man, I just think about YouTube all day, every day, and it's weird, man. Like I don't know. There's so much I want in life, and it's hard being 28 and just wanting it all now. Sorry.
Well, you're young.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to go off like that, but just
no,
that's
you're
how
young, man. No. Well, the good thing is you're always working harder. You're trying to achieve. You're trying to get better each and every day. And I know we all say this, but we have to remind ourselves of this constantly, is that we can't continue to compare ourselves to other people. You know, like I can't compare myself to you. I can't compare myself to Cincinnati Picker, or you can't compare yourself to Part-Time Picker. We're us, you know what I mean? Right. Of course, we want success on our YouTube. We want to be able to make huge sales and all that, but we kind of remember that Rome wasn't built in the day, to quote, definitely. you know, but I think slowly, you know, those people that are rocking with you from the beginning, those are your ride or dies, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like honestly, like I feel like I get a lot of love support from a lot of people, man. Like when I go to the flea markets now, like there's so many people that say hi to me now. When back then nobody gave a shit, you know. Now people come all the way from California to come try to meet me. Like
think about that,
awesome.
man.
I'm not saying he came from Nebraska, but there's a guy that came from Nebraska to the flea market just this past Saturday. I don't know if he came to try to see me or anything like that, but I'm like, damn, you didn't have to tell me you're from Nebraska. You know, 2 weeks ago, a kid named Brandon, he flew all the way from Florida to try to meet me.
Wow.
And I was like, who the hell is this kid? You know, imagine flying all the way to Florida to Vegas. Like, that's
the
balls on this kid. Excuse me, but like the guts to do that. It's crazy, you know? So it's cool. I'm happy that the videos are impacting people. You know, I never did this to motivate people to do anything like that. I just did it just to have fun. And it's like I hate to say double-edged sword, you know what I mean? But I feel like I got responsibilities to make videos now. You know, I wish I could make 2 videos or 3 videos a week, but I got to go to work. You know, I want to make TikTok videos. I want to make reels, but I got to go to work. I want to call people, but you know, I got listings too. You know, I still got to do whatnots. I still got to hack things. I still got to ship things. Like I still got to be with my kids. I got to be with my wife. I got my parents. My parents still live here in Vegas, you know. I still got to make time for my parents. I still got to make time for everything else. But
that's right.
It's hard, man. You know, but
it is hard. It is hard. I mean, Dustin and I were both part-time. So we do work full time. You know, Dustin has a little boy, and we're both very family oriented. So we always want to be around each other. So family over everything, first of all, you know, your parents,
Absolutely.
you know, your loved ones, your children, you know, even though, you know, that YouTube thing can explode, but your family is always going to be your family. You know what I mean? But Art, this is a good conversation. I hate to like change gears or whatever. So everybody in the chat, if I missed your comments, I do apologize. But Art, we want to switch gears, and I gave you a little insight, you know, in the beginning, but we do want to go ahead and start the segment of our show called Overrated, Underrated, okay? We're going to give you 10 different subjects, 5 being reselling related and 5 not being reselling related, okay? And you let us know, in your opinion, if they're overrated or underrated, okay?
Hit me.
All right. But first, Art, we do want to give a shout out to the sponsor of the podcast, and that's none other than our good friends over at poppinofftoys.com, one of the best places, Art, like we were talking about, to get Funko Pops. I don't know if you ever heard of this website, but if you use the code Nashville Flippers, you're going to get 10% off of this website. It's everything Funko related. They just dropped these new Prism / Funko Pop toys here, so you can get yourself a nice little Patrick Mahomes here, a little Prism silver.
Nice.
And if you use the code
sports cards, okay.
I know, right?
Hey, Pop guys, can they send me a Pop for free?
They can. They would. You should contact them.
Send me some Pops, but guys, I'm interested. I love Pops. Look at me.
We've done several giveaways for grails that they've given us, and we've given them away for free. Cool. So this is a Kristen, the Real Squirrel's favorite Funko Pop, a little Mariah Carey. Okay. Yeah. So if you use the code Nashville Flippers at Funko or poppinofftoys.com, you are going to receive 10% off.
Well, see that banner? Where's that banner? Come on.
What banner?
Your banner.
Oh,
God,
dang it. I forgot the banner here. Here we go. Use the code
Nashville
Flippers.
Use code Nashville Flippers. That's pretty neat.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to do that, bro. That's pretty neat.
There you go. And then remind me of the banner next time, Dustin.
I'll text you beforehand.
So there you go. All right. So overrated, underrated. Art, number 1. Dustin, you want to grab number 1?
I'll go with it. Working out. Overrated, underrated.
I don't know. It's like neutral, bro. I think you got to work out.
Yep.
100%. It's not overrated or underrated at all. Like, I got to work out. I feel like everybody should work out sometime. You know, if you want to live long, if you want a healthy body, if you want a healthy mind, you know, you got to work out. Get your ass in the gym.
Nice. Nice.
Sorry, excuse me.
Hey, you can cuss as much as you want here, Art. We're all adults here. We're all grown people. So do your thing. So
sorry,
we did have some questions. You know, some people submitted over on Instagram. So that question actually came from Betty Boop, aka Posh and My Purpose. So that came from that question. The next question actually came from Jimmy, your good friend Jimmy, Old School Flips, over at underrated flea markets.
I think they're underrated. Well, I believe they're underrated because I don't know if everybody has a flea market. You know what I mean? Here in Vegas, you only have one flea market, and like my goal, probably like another 10 years from now, trying to make it a competing flea market, because the people that own my flea market now, or the flea market now, I feel like they do a terrible job advertising. I'm probably like the number 1 advertiser for them.
Hey, it's working, right?
Yeah. And I feel like they're missing out on so many things. I feel flea markets are very underrated.
Okay. Nice. How long have you been going to that flea market that you're all in all your videos?
Over 20 years.
20 years. Gosh.
Yeah, since I was a kid. Man.
That's amazing. Sonny is saying that I get my flea market cardio just about every weekend. So there you go.
You get your steps in.
Honestly, man, I'm not saying it because of me, not saying it, but like a lot of the vendors now tell me that there's so many people out there with cameras now, and people like it, some people don't, but it just I think that's what the videos happen, you know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, free advertising. You needed to contact the owners and be like, "Hey guys, listen."
No, I don't think you're supposed to be recording there. That's the thing. So that's why I don't bring it up.
I gotcha.
You know, because I had people complain like, "Hey, put the camera away, security," but they go through security like in and out, like they watch through security guards all the time. You know what I mean?
Dude, speaking of places you're not supposed to record, So I did a Goodwill bins video with Kevin, the Commonwealth picker, when he came to Nashville. We both went to the Goodwill bins here in Nashville. So I recorded the video, uploaded it, whatever. I get an email like a month later from Goodwill telling me that I either have to take the video down or edit out everybody's faces in the Goodwill bins. So what I did, I just took out the section of where you can see people's faces.
That
So
Goodwill sent you an email?
Yeah, they did.
It was interesting.
Crazy.
Why?
Because I guess I wasn't supposed to record in there.
But what about all the other Goodwills?
Some
Well, it
Everybody's
was
like,
the Goodwill bins, and some Goodwills encourage it.
I would make a video just talking shit about them. If the flea market
great-
would do that to me, I would just make a terrible video about them.
Yeah,
It's a great call.
that is
I
a
would
great
make
call.
A terrible video about them. I look, not gonna wood or anything like that. Just I like the flea
Yeah.
market. But I feel like there's a way to get back at people for doing like that. That's
But I think it's that particular Goodwill because all the people that I've talked to, they're like notorious for that. Like the workers, like the people that are there, they're just like really a certain way. So we haven't been back there. We have two, the Goodwill bins, so we just go to the other one.
really.
And they're fine. They're
And the
completely
other one
cool
doesn't
with
care.
that. Yeah.
Oh, I hope that doesn't
So,
happen to
it
me.
might-
with the flea
it
market.
might be
I
management.
hope not.
Hey, if it
All
does, we just need to pivot a little bit, It's never
Bro, that's like half my videos.
so we'll just pivot. All right. So next one up, overrated, underrated, number 3, Art.
Number 3, donuts.
Underrated. I love donuts. Very
What's your
underrated.
favorite donut?
Oh, probably maple bars. I like maple bars. Yeah.
Ooh,
Bacon
okay.
maybe on it sometimes.
Yeah, the maple bacon can't. Maple
Yeah,
bacon
beat it.
all day.
Are you a very
long
like?
johns?
What's that?
Are they also called long johns or something like that? Maple bars.
I don't know.
I don't know,
Maybe.
something like
Maybe.
that. I think
I
so.
don't know. Boston
What were you
creams.
Boston cream.
Are you like a gourmet donut guy? I bet they got some pretty good donut there in Las Vegas, right? Like the really
Yeah. There's
fancy
a
gourmets.
guy. Yeah, there's a guy I talked to. He's the owner of the place called Donut Bar. I don't know if you heard of it before.
Mm.
And
Is it
he
pretty
makes
good?
yeah, they are gourmet donuts. He puts like Pop Tarts in donuts, and incredible stuff. So
That's awesome. That's
expensive.
awesome.
It's like
Oof.
I think it's like $10 a donut.
Oh,
Worth it though. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
worth
I'm
worth
sure
it.
it is. Yeah, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
the donut is like size of a Game Boy. Not even a Game Boy. It's like size of a Funko Pop box.
Oh, then that's
that's
definitely worth
awesome.
it.
Hey, you need to hit them up and be like sponsorships.
I should, huh? You're right.
All your favorite things, dude. I'm telling you, you need to do it. You need to do it. All right, next one up. Art, overrated, underrated, number 4. This is a touchy subject. Dustin and I were talking about it earlier today. eBay's new 2% minimum for promoted listings. So before you were able to do like 1%, now it's a minimum 2%. Do you do
Right.
any promoted listings on your eBay items?
Nah, not really. Back then when I first started, I used to think that was like an edge, but honestly, I kind of don't. I haven't done promoting in maybe over a year, 2 years, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
See, I don't do promoted listings either. Dustin, what's the percentage of your items that have promoted listings on them?
All of them.
All of them have
Really?
promoted listings? 100%?
I guess.
I
I guess.
feel like it's
I
a
guess it
little,
would help.
kind of a little edge, but I do the minimum no matter what.
I don't know. That's why I kind of say I'm the worst reseller because I believe my store probably doesn't even have like 40 things. And that's why I feel disrespectful sometimes because I met people that tell me they have like thousands and
Well,
hundreds of listings, and I'm just like, oh.
We're in the selling business, not the storage business. So we want to be able we want to be able to get it in and get it out. I'm more of the fast nickel, not slow dime kind of guy. I want to be able to get it in and get it out.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember like beginning of the year. Hey, hold on. Sorry, my kids. I remember like beginning of the year, my 30-day, my 90-day was like over $10,000. Go get that pen. Sorry, guys, my kids.
You're fine.
Sorry. I'm sorry. What was your question? Sorry.
No, you're promote. You were talking about promoted listings.
Yeah, I think they're overrated.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on.
You're
Give me a
fine.
second.
You're fine. I'll read some comments. You're fine. So Philly Flipper says, I tried to get Nashville Flippers to sponsor me, and they left me on red. I don't think you might. That might have went to a different phone number there.
Might have been me.
That might have been Dustin. So we'll see here. We have a not sure if it's vintage. Good to see you. He says, a moment in the lips is forever in the hips, Dustin. So remember that next time you're going for the fourth helping of bacon at the Golden Corral.
Hey,
So
I don't know if I want to touch that bacon.
no, Golden Corral.
Questionable bacon at Golden Corral.
Questionable bacon at the Golden Corral. So Sonny is saying I do 100% promotions and brag about the sell and leave out the nonprofits for me having to pay eBay for each sale. See, that's the thing. I like my money, even if I'm taking. I don't know, man. I want to get it in and get it out. 13% of eBay fees is already, it's already
12.9. It's 12.9.
Come on, Dustin.
Come on.
13%. Final value fee too. At least let me keep my shipping money.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next one up. Our overrated, underrated number 5.
Reggie Bush.
Oh, bro. Damn. You guys are hitting hard.
Hitting hard, baby.
Oh, man. Dude, that was like my, man.
For the people that may not know, Reggie Bush used to be a Saints player. Got drafted. What would you say, Dustin?
2006. Bro. Come on, man.
I think
2006?
2006, second pick.
Yeah.
You're on the Saints. And I think he was underrated, bro. I think as much as I love that he went to the Saints, I think the Saints knew him the wrong way. He was great at USC. He was my first love to football. And, man, everything about Reggie Bush is awesome.
I think he'd be great in today's NFL.
Yeah, today's the NFL. Yeah, like I remember. I don't know if you guys remember when he went to Miami and he was doing a little bit of the Wildcat, I guess.
Yeah. Him and who was the other Ronnie? Who was the other running back?
Oh,
it wasn't Ronnie Brown.
Ronnie Brown.
That's right. Yeah, man, I love football, bro. Man, I talk about football all day too.
We need to just have a football related podcast.
Football podcast
So,
coming up this fall.
Reggie Bush is the reason I like the Saints because before we had the Raiders, we had nobody.
Oh,
and
USC? Okay.
So I was a big SC fan because of Reggie Bush and this is what 2004, 2005.
Dude, the team.
Lindell White.
Yeah. So 2004, 2005, I was in 4th grade. And then I remember watching SC football and Reggie Bush, and I told myself, wherever Reggie Bush goes, I will go. And he went to the Saints. And I remember in 2006, they went 10-6. They went to the NFC conference game. I remember watching that game. I remember crying. And yeah, I love the Saints. I love Reggie Bush. Yeah, man. You tell me about anything about the Saints, I'll throw facts at you.
What about your boy Drew Brees?
I actually have his name tattooed on me. I met Drew Brees one time at work, and he's the GOAT, man. He's the god. I love Drew Brees. I cried when he retired. I cried every playoff game. That's every year for me. Why?
So where do you have Drew Brees' name tattooed on you?
I actually have the Fort Leaves tattooed on my calf, and I have his name tattooed right next to it. I have pictures on IG.
Son. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
He's a hardcore Saints
Drew
fan.
Brees, you know what I mean? Who wouldn't get Drew Brees?
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't think I can get a Henry.
I'd get a
Henry
King
tattoo on it. You put a King Henry.
Just get a crown with 22
Derrick
on
Henry.
it. Come on.
If they win the Super Bowl, I'm saying it right now, Art. I'm putting it on wax. If the Titans win the Super Bowl this year, I'm getting a 22 with a crown tattooed somewhere on my body, and I don't have a tattoos anywhere.
Oh, the Titans.
The Titans.
Yep.
Oh, Titans. Okay. I guess.
I might get a Nashville Flippers logo, then the crown.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
There you go, Dustin.
I like Mariota, man. I was a huge fan of Mariota.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was a huge.
I
got
love me
jerseys
some
of
Mariota.
actually.
Dude, such a nice person.
Yeah, well, Mariota, he was in college when I was in high school, so I fell in love with Mariota too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's such a good guy. Such a good guy. So, Danny wants to know what's on your shirt there, Art.
It's Tupac. I got a Tupac tee on.
Tupac.
Love
Did
it.
you get that at the flea market?
I actually did.
Nice.
I actually
Nice.
did.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. We have Zach with Utah Bought and Gone. Good to see you, man. Glad you can jump on. And hey, Sonny has a great transition for us. He says, Ray, speaking of football, how about this reseller draft? So, Art, something really cool that we're doing at the end of the month. We're having Sonny, we're having Ken, SSK promo, and we're having Jimmy, Old School Flips. We're just putting a bunch of resellers in a draft pool, and we're going to pick a reselling team. We're going to do a whole reselling draft here live on YouTube. So it's going to be pretty fun. So, guys,
I'm going to
stay tuned for that.
What are you guys going to do with the draft picks, though?
Like our team, like once it gets drafted?
Yeah.
I don't know. We should do something with it.
We'll have like
I don't know how to measure like a
flag
fantasy
football tournament.
We got to find somewhere to, maybe if they all have YouTube channels, Dustin, we can do like a point system, and maybe they could like, like we'll have a season or something. I don't know. We'll still try to figure it out.
I'm still down for the flag football meetup.
Oh, cool. Reseller flag football. How good are you in flag football?
I played football in high school. I was okay.
Would you play like fullback?
I played slot receiver.
Ooh, okay.
Slot receiver.
Okay.
I was a little.
How tall are you?
Man. I'm short, bro. I'm like 5'4" on a good day. 5'3".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 5'2". I don't know. Yeah. So what? High school for me was 09 to 13, end of 09 to 13. So yeah, that's when Wes Welker was getting hot. Julian Edelman was getting hot. So yeah.
Our center was 5'2" from Guatemala, but that dude was stocky. Bench press.
Oh, we're talking about
remember
Fernando?
And he could bench press 400 pounds in his sleep. Yeah, dude was a hoss, but he was
big time hoss.
Yep, he was a center.
Just trying, Look at Sonny says, "I'll break your ankles at hashtag fullback." Okay, Sonny, I see you. Hey, let's get it going. Thanksgiving we can want to have a Nashville meetup. Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do it then.
We'll try to figure it out. So, speaking of meetups, Art FlipCon, that's coming up. What's going on with that?
Honestly, I really don't know. I gotta double check with Josh if I can still go. But he said I could go, so hopefully I still got to book a plan to go out there. But hopefully it's pretty fun. I still kind of feel funny about going. Because again, sometimes I don't feel like a reseller. I feel like I don't know. I feel
YouTuber.
I wouldn't say a YouTuber. Well, I feel like a YouTuber, but I don't know. These like, what was the correct way of saying this? I feel like everybody that's going there is like so well versed in reselling. Everybody has like their own niche, and I feel like I'm just there just to say hi to meet people,
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I feel like nobody will know who I am because I don't know. I feel like it's like an East Coast thing. Excuse me.
They'll know who you are, Art. After people watching this video, they'll know who you are.
Absolutely.
This video is going to get like 10,000 views.
That's right. It is. So, Ping G, good to see you. Glad that you can jump on. I knew you came in earlier, so glad that you can jump on. And we have Chris the Cajun reseller is on. Good to see you. So, let's go. Next one up. We got a little off track here.
Yep. We did.
Number 6, Facebook Marketplace, Art. Overrated, underrated?
Underrated. I did sell a couple things. I didn't like the selling part, but I think finding things on Facebook Market is very underrated. Put 2 pieces of cute. I think it's very underrated.
What about selling on Facebook Marketplace?
I don't know. Like it feels a little weird to me. It still feels like it's still. I know it's a well versed. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I know it's a good platform. There's more. What time they might have more eyeballs than eBay. But I really enjoy it for finding items because I take pride in what I found. Over a year ago, I found 2 brand new and sealed Game Boy SPs, 101s, still in the box, and I paid like $150 for 2 of them. It's stupid cheap. I think if I get them graded, I think I get like a couple $1,000 for that. That's one of my greatest like prized possessions, and I found that on Facebook. You're not gonna find that nowhere else. Where else are you gonna find that?
They didn't know what they had. Yeah.
Yeah, poor lady, man, and I still lowballed her. So,
hey, we're savages. You should read my TikTok comment. You should read our TikTok comments. It's brutal out there.
Taking away shoes from the Goodwill people.
Yeah.
Come on, Ray.
Oh yeah, that's on Instagram. Yeah, that was on our Instagram earlier this week. Cool. So let's see here. Sonny's got a good point here. Art. He says, Art, own the opportunities you worked hard for. So it's a good point.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
Come
know.
on,
Just, like,
Art.
look, I know, no, I'm just saying because like I'm only been in this for a little bit over a year, so a lot of this is still new to me. Meeting all these people is still new to me. You know, I think with time I'll be more used to it. But I am excited, believe me. Like now that days are counting, I'm really excited to go to FlipCon.
FlipCon.
And yeah, definitely.
To me, it sounds what I've heard for the people that are going. They make these jokes, and it sounds like it's incredibly unorganized. And if it wasn't for certain things, I think we would be going. But like, hopefully, everything works out, and you guys have tons of fun there. Mm-hmm. So put down the comments for the people that are going to FlipCon, so I can get like extreme FOMO. So are you just gonna go by yourself, Art?
Yeah, solo.
You can get a hotel and just hang out by yourself. Go to Arby's.
Yeah, I was actually looking at it today. Huh? Go to Arby's.
Go to Arby's. Eat at Arby's.
Just the whole Arby's thing is just like a little fun thing. Are you guys familiar with Colin and Samir by chance?
No, what is that?
YouTube channel Colin and Samir. So these are two creators, humongous creators, Colin and Samir, and they kind of give you like YouTube support. Like they interview YouTubers, and they kind of give you give you perspective of how the YouTube channel grows, and they tell you the do's and don'ts, and what works and what doesn't work. And those guys have like a little challenge because those guys have like 800,000 subs, and they're trying to beat the NHL and subs on YouTube. And it's pretty much what I took from them. You know, they're like, who's watching the NHL on YouTube? So that's why I was like, you know, who's watching Arby's on YouTube? You know what I'm saying?
Not me.
So exactly. So nobody's watching Arby's on YouTube. So that's why I was just trying to make a joke out of it, have it fun, and just kind of continue something in my videos.
It's great. Mm-hmm. No, I like people like you saw the comments. People like it.
Yeah, bro. I got to respond to that. That's one of my bad things. I do terrible at responding to comments because when I post my videos, I'm busy at work, so I don't have the time to reply to people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I feel bad if it's like 2 days later and somebody's like, "Oh, this guy's finally replying." Like, sorry.
It sounds like I know we're going back into the YouTube conversation. It sounds like you need to get to a point to where you can hire somebody to completely do what you can't do. No. Like people ask me about editing. Like people tell me I should edit for other people, that I should find an editor. But no, that's the fun in YouTube. Making the video is the best part of YouTube. Mm-hmm. I have so much fun learning and doing things on videos, and I don't know. It's just really fun. I really want to just be myself. Nice.
If I didn't have a job, I think it'd be a little bit more easier. But I'm an adult. I got things to do. You know.
I know. Gosh, why can't we just be kids again? All right.
Yeah.
Sit down and watch Madden. Play Madden for 8 hours a day.
I wish I had this mindset as a little kid, but
yeah, it is what it is. Kristen's got a good point. She says, "I'm going to FlipCon. Want to go to Reseller Remix too? Are you going to the Reseller Remix? Is that? Do they invite you to go to that? Because that's in Vegas, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I believe those ladies are here in Vegas, but I've never talked to them. I'm sure they don't know who I am, so it's fine. I'm cool with it.
Okay, good. All right, moving on. Number 7, Dustin.
Number 7, 90s cartoons.
I don't even know any 90s cartoons, bro. Well,
you don't know any 90s cartoons?
I'm born 94, bro. I don't remember nothing from like 6 years old.
So what was Art's cartoon that he watched when he was a little Nino?
I did watch Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, but I really don't know, man. I really don't remember. I remember watching like Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Like Cow and Chicken kind of thing, or
yeah, Cow Chicken. Do you remember what was that kid that had those imaginary ghosts? You know what I'm talking about? Cartoon Network.
I don't know that.
Yeah, that blue ghost and like the little Coco animal. Coco.
I think I know. I can't remember what it's called.
You know what I'm talking about, bro.
Someone Google that for me. Let's put it down in the comments. We got to figure out what
imaginary friends or something like that. He lived like in this
Very Odd Parents?
No, not Very Odd Parents.
Cartoon Network.
Foster's Home of
yes. Thank you, Fire Bender, bro. Right on time. That is exactly it. I need to watch that. That was my thing.
That's a long title for a cartoon. Foster's Home Full of Imaginary Friends.
That was a great show. That was a great show.
Okay.
That's why
do you have like a tee?
Huh?
Do you have like a t-shirt? When you get you like a t-shirt?
That would be awesome. I would never find that. It's so hard finding anything here in Vegas of clothing.
Really? Because everyone's just buying it up.
Everybody's a reseller, bro. Everybody, come on. People line up at the Goodwills or Salvation Armies here like an hour before the store opens. Stupid.
Wow.
So
Stupid, bro.
So switching gears here. So you still finding good stuff at the flea markets? Like, what's the key to that? Since there's so many resellers,
even when I get there at 7:30, it's still pretty late because there's a guy. I forgot. I feel terrible. I forget his name. This guy gets there like at 6 a.m. I'm like, bro, I'm waking up at 6. But it's very difficult. Like Friday nights, the flea market's open. There's always great stuff to find on Friday nights. Sunday mornings are really great because there's a lot of like one-timer resellers out there that want to go out there and try to resell. Every day is a hit, man. You just got to go out there.
So it's like every week, every day, the flea market is open.
Yes.
Yes.
Gosh, that's wild.
No, not every day.
Awesome.
Every weekend.
Every weekend. Okay.
Yeah, every weekend. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Danny wants to know Simpsons, Rugrats. Never watched those?
I watched them, but I wasn't like too into them.
Gotcha.
You know what? I know it's gonna sound totally funny. I used to watch King of the Hill with my dad all the time.
King of the with your
That's
dad?
great.
That's great.
Yeah, I used to watch King of the Hill with my dad all the time. I love King of the Hill.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I used to watch that. That was one of the funny ones.
All right. So, Art, next one up, and we're just talking about this. Thrift stores, overrated, underrated. Have you ever stepped foot in a thrift store? You seem like not like a thrift store kind of guy.
Yeah. I like thrift stores. Don't get me wrong. They do charge a lot, so I would say they're overrated. It's kind of messed up when you go in there and you see shoes being marked for like $35, $40, and you're like, why?
That's
kind of
crazy.
It sucks, And
Inflation.
then I'm not saying every employee, but a lot of employees are rude because I'm sure they're tired of seeing resellers too and dealing with reseller crap. You know what I mean? Imagine if you worked at a Goodwill. Imagine how pissed you would be having all these people with phones out trying to steal shit from you.
I would quit. Why?
You know what I mean? It's gotta
like...
be annoying as hell for them. I do feel bad for them, but I don't know. It's a whole corporate thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I would quit. I would be like, hey, you can do this too. Like, come on,
Oh man, yeah. I knew this guy. He worked at the Salvation Army, and he's young. He's probably his young 20s, and I don't think he has kids or like. I'm not saying he doesn't have responsibilities, but he has a lot of free time. But this guy would hit like 3 thrift stores. He knows the times that they pull things out. He knows like all the secret spots. He knows like every step, everything that comes out. And every time this guy posts on Instagram, it's just like heat, bro. Like crazy shit that this guy finds. And I think that's just like of how great the city is here in Vegas. Like the thrift stores are amazing. Of course, the stores are going to miss things and underprice something all the time. Every time, bro. Every time they are. It's just, you just got to get lucky out there, man. It's just, I think you get luckier the harder you work. That's all it is. And the more you go out there, the more you keep looking, the more you put work in, the luckier you get.
It's at bats. You got to get those at bats.
When people tell me, hey man, how'd you find that yard sale? How'd you find this? How'd you find that? Driving, bro. I drove my ass around and I found this, that's how I did it.
Yeah. People are willing, not a lot of people are willing to work hard. I've noticed that too. They'll say, well, you have tried it and I couldn't really make any money. And it's like, well, you only tried doing it for like a week. Goodwill like once a week. Like, what are you doing?
No, but you gotta remember this too. Like, do you remember the first time you went to a yard sale and like that nervous feeling, like you're thinking like you're gonna embarrass yourself going to somebody's driveway, right? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's true.
Well, I've been going to yard sales like as a kid, with my dad and stuff. So like,
but I could only imagine that feeling that somebody has. Like, say they see one of our videos. Yeah. Say somebody watches one of your videos for the first time and like, okay, this Saturday I'm gonna go yard selling. All right. So they get in their car with their friend or their brother or whoever the hell they go with. They drive around, they go in the neighborhood and they see the first sign. They go to that house and they probably like drive by slowly. They're like, oh, you know what I mean? That nervousness, bro. That nervousness is real. That nervousness holds people back. And that's 100% true. It's true. And I think people forget about that. I try to switch on and I'm go, man. I got to go in that driveway and I'm searching.
Yeah.
We felt that first time going to Gimme.
Oh, Gimme. Yeah. Do you guys have any kind of Amazon liquidation stores there in Las Vegas?
Yeah, yes, they've even like outlet stores type thing.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's everywhere here in Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
It's,
Have you ever gone to any one of those? No. That's where the majority of our stuff, Dustin and I. That's where we get our stuff. I would say at least 50%.
yeah, I see you guys
Yeah.
selling like iPhones and stuff
Everything,
like that,
man.
headphones. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Laptops, iPhones, Xboxes, dude.
Well,
I missed out
how many people show up for that? How many people line up for that?
on a. It depends on the day.
On a good day.
Yeah, bro. I could only imagine like the fight you got to do with somebody, and I'm sure if somebody found an iPhone, they would make a bigger scene like, "Bro, I found the phone." You know, and I would be a hater. I'm like, man, that punk ass took my shit. You know,
Dude, so Black Friday, I'll give you a quick story. Black Friday, they're doing a big sale. They're going to have 2 PlayStation 5s on Black Friday, right? Me and my other brother-in-law, Thursday night, we were like, all right, let's just go. We're there Thursday night till I'm the first one in line. There's probably like 300 or 400 people in line. Dude, it's right in front of me, and I completely miss it. Like, I go back and look at the GoPro footage, just didn't even see it. Didn't even see it. It was rough, and I would have paid $7 for it.
oh my god, really?
Mm-hmm.
Brand new. So, it is what it is. So,
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset about that too, man.
yeah. What's up, Hector? Good to see you, man. Glad that you can
Hey,
jump
bada
on.
bean. That's the peanut guy of the videos, man.
Oh, let's go!
Bada bean,
Hey,
what's up, bro? How you doing?
If Dustin and I are ever in Vegas, I need some cacahuates. So, give me some of them peanuts, baby. So let's see here.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Look, Dustin, he's always nervous. She got the magnifying glass out, Dustin.
Yep.
Oh, ATL Flippers, what's up? They say, hey, what's up, Dustin, Ray, and Art?
Cool.
Good to see you. Glad that you can stop by. So, all right, moving on here. Number 9, overrated, underrated, Dustin.
Justin Timberlake.
I don't know his music.
Oh, come on.
Art
probably has the whole NSYNC catalog. He's got the
No, not
T-shirt.
even.
He's got the front row seat.
Got the dolls.
No, I think
Got the
the only thing I
dolls.
know about the only thing I know about Justin Timberlake is that movie, The Social Network, and that's it.
That's it. What about
Yeah,
what's the troll song, Dustin, or that
I
one?
probably know like
No,
3
I don't
songs.
know.
That's it.
I bet
I
your
would say
boys know more of the songs than you do. Then
Overrated.
overrated.
Overrated. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. All right. What's that one that was really popular that one summer, Dustin? You remember?
That one summer. What?
You talk about the one
know.
with Jay-Z? That's like the only one I know.
No. Let's see. You know, look at him. Look at him over here.
You talking about movie or the song?
The song. It was like the troll song. What was it?
I got a feeling. No.
I got a feeling. That's what it's called, right?
Is that it?
No.
I don't know. I think so. Hey, but he's bringing sexy back apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
He's
the
already
song.
brought it
Bring it back. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
There you go.
I brought
Look at
that
him. He's
back
like, I
years
know
ago.
that one. I know that one.
Years ago.
I'm
Brought
not
it back
totally
years
like.
ago.
Okay. All right. So last one here. Art. Overrated, underrated, number 10. The Goodwill Bins.
Never been to one, so I would say overrated.
Never been to the Goodwill Bins. You never been to the Goodwill Bins in Las Vegas?
No. They're really far from me, so I probably would never make that trip.
Okay.
And if they don't allow you to record, probably not.
Well, yeah.
I see people go there all the times. Like, are you guys familiar with Jacob Starr?
No, I don't know who that is.
I think that's okay. So let me bring that up. Okay, so that's the topic I gotta talk about.
Let's talk
So
about
Jacob, Jacob Starr is a YouTuber, I believe in Oregon. He has like 200,000 subs, and he goes to the bins and he finds incredible stuff. He makes great videos. That's a bins guy. Paul Cantoon, he goes to the bins or thrift shops as well. But these people go to the bins. I see a lot of people go to the bins. It looks a lot of fun, but just kind of like not my thing, because I feel like YouTube, as us, we highlight the good stuff, and in the bins, I feel like there's a lot of bad stuff. I'm sure there's good stuff and stuff like that, but as me, I don't want to resell everything. I want to resell the things that I like. I want to resell the things that I know that's gonna be a quick flip. At the bins, you can resell anything. There's people that buy dog leashes, they buy cups, they buy toys, they buy clothing, they buy that, and that's what the bins is, and that's why I don't go to the bins. Does that make sense?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No. That makes sense because, like the people that are, they're going to the bins, they're looking to buy stuff to flip, not necessarily if that's their niche or that's what the things they like to collect. Like you want to buy things that you like that, that are cool to you. And the bins isn't necessarily the spot to where you're going to be the most successful at.
Yeah, to find the things that I like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's yeah. I'm with
I'm sure the bins are great. Like everybody, like people are paying their bills with the bins. Of course, it's great. You know what I mean? People have successful YouTube channels because of the bins. Harry Tornado goes to the bins every week. You know what I mean? They have a plaque of his face at the door. I'm just joking. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The bins are great for people. Yeah. I'm just not a bins guy.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. So Art, that concludes the segment of the show, overrated, underrated. But I have a bonus one for you, something we haven't done here. A bonus overrated, underrated. It's actually a visual, if you will, Art. So overrated, underrated, this picture. What are we doing here, Art?
I was as my what was it? I had my Marine shirt, bro. I wanted to be in the Marines. That's like my senior year, I think. No, that's like my first year at college. Like in school. Wow.
I mean, is this a public restroom we got here, Art?
Yeah, I got to.
We're taking selfies in the public restroom.
iPhone 5. Wow, bro. How do you?
Look at that dirty mirror. That might be an iPod. I don't even know if it's an iPhone.
Yeah, that's an iPhone 5, bro. Wow, I got to delete stuff, man. That's crazy.
Ray just got rid of his iPhone 5 2 years ago.
I did, legit. No, it was it a 5, Dustin?
You had a 5, man.
I did have a 5,
and the only reason the charger cord to your 5 that's falling apart.
That's right.
Crazy.
Yeah,
that's
so upgraded to
that's a good one.
A new one. Yeah. So, underrated right here.
He was very underrated right there. How about that?
So if you were to tell this guy, Art, old, I guess you would say past Art, selfie Art, what he would have? Did you have Max back then?
No, I was not, bro. I was like 17 at that time.
Yeah. So if you were to tell him, if he would know what you are now, what would you tell him? Or if you could talk to him, give him some tips. Yeah.
I would say, good job, bro. Good fucking job. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
Keep it up, man.
Look at the iPhone color. The blue.
Honestly, I was never a bad kid or anything like that.
You're a good kid?
Yeah, I was a good kid, yeah.
Okay.
I was a real good kid.
All right. Nice. So there you go.
Love it.
Overrated, underrated.
That's funny, man. That's a good one right there.
Hey, I had to pull it out. I had to pull it out of the archives here.
I got to delete things. Thanks for the reminder.
There we go. So, Dustin, we have the next segment of the show. It's called Dustin's Tip of the Week, a.k.a. D's Tip. Dustin, you have a tip of the week?
Yeah, let's go with one.
Okay, what you got for us?
List. I can't say that enough. I finally listed the death pile. But if you're having a slow summer, the summer slowdown, just list your death pile, because I've actually had sales come in this week when it's been slow the last couple of weeks. Finally, I think listed 35 things this week, 40 things, and they're flowing. Sales are flowing.
Nice.
That, man. My dad tells me you can't sell if you don't open your doors.
Oh, look at that.
He says it as, how are you going to sell if you don't put something for sale?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
If you want to,
have you noticed, Art, that every time you list, it kind of like wakes up your eBay store? Are you consistently listing or?
No, when I list, so honestly, for the past, besides last week, the 3 weeks prior to that, say June, I really slowed off on June. I wasn't doing a one-off because I got sick and it was like my birthday, so I took a week off. Excuses, which are bad. I wasn't listed on eBay, which is bad. Money wasn't coming in, and that's bad. You know what I mean? So the past 2 weeks, I've been listing a lot, selling a lot, and it's been well. When you're making money, you're positive. And right now, I'm very positive. I'm in the mood to keep grinding and keep doing what I'm doing. And I don't know, just for some reason, I feel really happy right now. I'm really in a good mood.
You're in a good spot. I like that, man. I like that for sure. All right. So D's Tip is brought to you by our good friends over at StickerWise.com. Let me do the banner here, Dustin. Oh, here we go. StickerWise.com. Do you buy stickers for your reselling business here, Art?
Actually, no. I have a family friend that makes them for me.
Oh, perfect. So if you don't have a family friend, use our family friend and stickerwise.com and use the code flippers and you'll get 10% off, guys. So here we have, that's where we get all of our stickers, our Nashville stickers. So if you guys want some stickers for your reselling business, thank you stickers or anything like that, go to stickerwise.com. Look at all these fantastic stickers that they have that you can order. Cool. So stickerwise.com, a Latino-owned company. So use the code flippers and you'll get 10% off. All right. Cool. So Art, next segment on the show, everyone's favorite segment on the show. It's called Flip or Skip. I'm going to show you a picture of with no context whatsoever, and you're gonna sold listings on eBay, and you're gonna let me know if you would pick it up or drop it. Flip or skip, okay? And Art, I made sure to pick things that you would probably pick up at the flea market.
Okay. Well, I know. I realize that you take your time to like dissect your person that you're gonna talk to. I like that.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, cool. I gotta pull out those.
So I can only imagine the stuff that you're looking up. Like, okay, I know he's gonna
those iPhone 5 pictures from 2007.
Man, I gotta delete that. That's
so. I hope this pops up. So let me know, guys, in the comments. Also, if you would skip or flip the items that we're fixing to show Art.
We haven't had a skip in 7 months, so maybe today would be the day.
Oh, Dustin. Okay. I can't make this big. I can't make this picture big, Dustin.
Why
We're
is
having
it?
some technical difficulties here. Hold on. Let me back out here. Art, what's the thing that you absolutely love to sell the most on eBay?
Beanie Babies.
Oh my god! Someone asked me if I went to buy a box the other day.
That's such an Dustin's inside joke here.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question.
Like the thing that you're like, okay, I'm gonna go to the flea market and this is gonna be a good day because I found whatever, you know.
I don't know, like bread and butter stuff. I don't know. Okay, now that I'm looking at it right now, one of my favorite things that's very underrated are football helmets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I remember back then I would find you guys get familiar with football Revel speed helmets.
Yeah.
People would sell them for like $5. I'm like, okay, I'll give you $5 for that. You take it home and you're flipping it for almost $100, you know?
Yeah.
And helmets. Yeah, helmets are great stuff, man. I remember back then I picked up like this guy, like his kid like quit football or something like that. This guy had like 8 helmets and he wanted like $5 a piece and I got them all. And that's just, you know, for me playing sports, you know, you kind of know that stuff. Oh, golf clubs. There you go. I love golf clubs.
There you go.
There you go. Golf clubs. I love golf clubs so much. Yeah. That's what it is. Shout out to Johnson and I picker for that because I remember I would have watched him pick up golf clubs. I was like, damn, I want to flip golf clubs. So, you know, from making mistakes and realizing what doesn't sell, what doesn't go. Now, when I see golf clubs, bro, I'm cracked out, man. I want golf clubs all the time.
Golf clubs are nice. I found some sort of crazy putter. What was the name of the putter, Dustin?
The Odyssey
one-shot putter.
Mm.
It's like a brand new is like a $500 putter, something like that. Yeah,
nice.
So, and Dustin's left-handed, so those left-handed putters.
Yep.
There's some money right there. So be on the lookout for that, guys, if you haven't already. All right. So I had some technical difficulties, so I just saved the crap. I just saved it onto my computer here. So I'm just going to pull up one picture. All right. And hopefully this will be sufficient enough to get this going here. All right, guys, let me know in the comments. Would you skip or flip? We have here a Rita Repulsa plush from the Power Rangers. Would you flip or skip this if you see it at the yard sale, at the Goodwill, at the flea market? You skip?
I'll skip that.
Okay,
yeah, I know the wrestling one. I know the wrestling ones can be pretty good money. I think Power Rangers was mass produced, and I would skip that.
Okay.
This
what about you, Dustin?
Hideous. I'm skipping it because it looks hideous.
Yeah, it is. The tag did say 1995 Kenner on it. Just FYI, I know it said it showed it in the picture. So so what would you do, Dustin?
Tinder's
Skip or
not
flip?
bad.
I don't. Well, see,
I'd probably
I don't
flip it now.
because I think it's mass produced. That's why. That's the only reason why I would say it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like a rarity, I won't be surprised.
Okay.
What are we looking at? I mean, we're looking at
If it's
Goodwill
cheap, if it was
prices.
$1, I'll pick it up.
Getting Goodwill prices.
If you were to,
like $1.99.
let's say it's on the high end. Let's say someone wants $5.99 for it.
I'll buy it.
You buy it?
To take a gamble on it, I'll buy it for a gamble. But
Yeah,
if they wanted like
okay.
$40, and I was like, nah, cool.
No, that's too much. Yeah, that's.
I'd say it's probably going $40, 50
Yeah,
maybe.
probably
okay.
is.
All right. You
Low
think
end
that's what
30.
it's going for, Art?
Yeah, I probably.
All right, all right. So
Watch it be like
full
$800.
Alonzo or full Linzo or full Onzo. I don't know how to say that. He says skip. Mountain State Picker saying flip. Ken is
Mountain
saying
State, well.
flip. Old school. Jimmy, what's up? He says Power Ranger sells
Rangers.
great.
Jimmy
So,
would say that.
Yeah. Danny says flip.
Question mark?
Flip or hesitant. Okay. Alan
Okay.
is saying flip. Lad says, I don't want to spend more than $5 maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for sure. So, all right, Art. So you're skipping this.
No.
Did you ever watch the Power Rangers when you were a kid?
No.
You're not a big Power Ranger fan?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
All right. So this plush did sell.
$1,000.
I was looking at the date. $1,100.
Oh,
What?
close.
Look at him get real close to the camera.
I'm trying to read it.
1995.
Wow,
$1.187.
bro, how
Is that
do you
what it
find
is?
this?
No.
Crazy. How do you find shit like this? Like that Pyrex I saw for 7Gs? How do you know things sell like this? How?
You just got to learn. You got to just do your research, man. Huh? You got to open the doors. You got to, you just learn from other people, like people in the comments, they specialize in certain things and you just kind of know. My wife was saying earlier too, I was showing her what I was going to show you. She was like, how come I can't find any of this junk? I'm like, well, to some people, this isn't junk. This is what they collect, it's rarity.
I'm going to find that tomorrow in Goodwill. Finding it.
I don't know, but I feel like Power Rangers is mass produced though. That's why.
Dude, I love, like right here. Hold on, if you can see that. All that right there, inbox Megazords from like original. Dude, when I saw that on Facebook Marketplace, I flipped out. Because I remember being a little kid, my dad giving me $100, and Power Rangers was my jam. I went straight to, Toys R Us and got the new. Every year I would get the newest Megazord, and that was like my thing until I got like old enough to get into video games. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. How old are you, bro?
I'm 35. Do I
35?
look 35? Do I seem 35?
I would have thought
35 is the new 19,
I
baby.
would
Huh?
have said 32.
Okay.
How old
Hey,
are
we're
you,
all
Dustin?
young, man. It's only as young as you feel. you
No,
know?
yeah, 30s
30.
is young. Believe me, it is.
Yeah,
How
I'm
old are you, bro?
33. 33.
Oh, you're 33. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all young, baby. So, like, when you're saying 28, dude, that's young. That's a baby, man. You got your whole life in front of you. And your kids, you're going to be a good age when your kids are old. It's going to be great.
Thanks. You hear that?
It's going to be great, dude. Yeah. Huh? Max is going to come home with, with his girlfriend and be like, oye, papi, like you say, and you're like, oh, mijo, no, esta no.
Nah, we tell him stuff like that. He knows better already.
He's gonna be like on his fifth chambalan, thing on the quinceañera. He's gonna be, all of
That's
it.
funny.
So, all right, Art, skip or flip. We have here
I will flip.
pe-
The reason
Flip.
why, because it doesn't have legs.
okay, no feet.
Yeah, no feet, wherever they call
So,
it.
what do you think? How do you know that? Pick up Pez
Oh,
with
this
no
is
feet.
old
Why do you
school.
think about that?
I'm pretty sure I've seen somebody pick it up and flip it. But yeah, that's probably one reason I pick it up.
Because there's no feet.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm sure you find it cheap. Some old lady's gonna want like $1 for it, or she'll probably just like throw it in.
Okay. It does say made in the USA on there. So FYI. So Art, where'd you get this knowledge? No feet on the Pez.
Somewhere, bro. Probably YouTube or something.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, D-Man?
I'll take it. I'll
Take
pick
it?
it up for like $1.
Cheap
Okay.
because that's how you're gonna get it cheap. You know what I mean?
What would be the most you would be willing to spend, Art?
Maybe $5.
Maybe $5.
Maybe.
Knowing that you know that's like pick up the Pez with no fee.
Yeah.
What if they want $20
No,
for
you know
it?
what? I've seen someone no feet sell for nothing either. I don't know. It's probably gotta be like a yard sale where I can't find nothing. And I see that and I'm like, I guess no.
What if they want $20?
Throw that shit back at the person's turns.
Get outta here. Here's your Pez.
For $20. No, I'll say no. I'll
Okay.
look it up.
Okay.
I try not to look nothing up in front of people. I try to go on my gut. But if they're telling me like a crazy price, they probably know something. So I'll tell the seller, I was like, hey, look, you want $20? Let me look this shit up. And they're like, okay, do it. You know, that's the way I'll do it. That's the way I do things.
There you go. There you go. Okay, that's a good point. A lot of people are saying flip. Lad is saying flip. David is saying flip. Kristen is flipping.
Kristen. She's so nice. Kristen.
Oh,
so
she's amazing. She's amazing.
Yeah, bro. She always leaves a comment on my videos. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, she's the one that put me on to you.
Thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you.
Yeah,
So much.
shout out to Kristen.
Can't wait to meet her at FlippCon.
Yeah, that would be great. Dustin, what are you doing?
Probably this is a trick one.
That's what I'll do.
So
I'll
you're
look it up in
skipping?
front of them.
Yeah.
If somebody wants a lot of money, I'll look it up in front of them.
I want it. My gut's saying skip.
Okay, so Dustin's skipping. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Art, Dustin, this Pez dispenser just sold on eBay at bids for $1,400.
Who the hell's buying that?
We're never gonna get a skip.
$1,400. You wouldn't buy this for $1,400, Art?
No. Hell no. No way. No way I'll buy that.
My luck, I'd sell it for $1,400, and the guy
I would
uses
probably
it
buy
and it breaks.
I would buy a Funko Pop for $1,400 if I could.
You would
afford
buy
it.
a Funko Pop for $1,400?
Yeah.
You got to think, Art, the way that you're thinking right there, this was somebody's Funko Pop.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's what I'm
You
saying.
know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Chris is saying, where's that Jellycat frog at this time? Hey, there you go. Did you see it last week?
I picked up a Jellycat
Yeah. The
plush.
frog, the Kermit frog looking one.
Yeah, man.
I picked up a Jellycat plush the other day.
You did?
Yeah, but it
Look at you.
didn't go for much. But Jellycat, like $20.
Jellycat, baby. All right. Art, last one here. Skip or flip. You ready?
Hit me.
All right. This is a good one right here. Skip or flip. People in the chat, let me know. We have here a Pyrex dish.
Oh, I saw this, bro. Yeah. Pick. That sounds for 7Gs, isn't it?
Huh?
I
Isn't
can't
it?
answer that.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. You know it is. Yeah. Yeah. Pick up. I thought
picking
about
it
this,
up?
bro. Every Pyrex I see that looks crazy, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah. That's
Okay.
Pyrex,
Dustin,
isn't it?
what are you doing? Yeah, it's Pyrex.
Yeah.
You already know what I'm doing. You showed me earlier. I can't answer.
That's
But
right. That's right.
I'm flipping,
I would hate to ship that,
flipping. I'd get a
would
second mortgage just to buy that.
Yeah. So, like everyone probably already knows this because we're talking to a bunch of resellers. So this is apparently the rarest Pyrex that you can find, Art, and it's currently at bid. So it hasn't sold, but it's currently at $16,000. And then
Oh my
there is when does it end here? There's 2 days left.
Why? Why is that so rare?
I don't know, man.
Why?
Milk
Why?
glass, this, what do they call it? Lucky in Love.
For 16 Gs, I would hand deliver that. I would give it
Oh,
a shot.
absolutely.
Oh, for
I
sure.
would deliver that
You would,
myself.
In a briefcase and everything.
you would fly it out all day.
Carry on, hold it in the lap, get it in a baby carrier, everything.
FedEx is gonna break that.
Oh yeah,
Oh
you would
my
have
God.
to.
That is crazy, bro. Wow.
Could you? What? Okay, Art. What would you do? You're coming up to a yard sale, knowing the information that you know now. This is probably going to sell for 30 G's come Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you think it's going to sell for? Final.
I don't know, bro.
25, 30.
I think so
Damn,
too.
Heck, it was 10K when you're over here. And that's just a few hours ago. It's already gone up 6,000.
Wow.
That's crazy. So think about this, Art. You know that this is going to sell for a lot of money down the road. Let's say 10 years down the road, you go to a yard sale and then you come across this. what is your thought process?
Oh man, I'll give you.
Would you be just like
Okay.
freaking out, or just be like, take my wallet, I'll see you in like
There are
an
moments
hour?
when I found things for like stupid cheap, bro. Stupid cheap. Like I remember one time I went to a yard sale and this lady was like selling Pokemon Game Boy games for $1 each.
Oof.
And just like that moment, that is what I crave, bro. That's my drug. When you find something that's worth money and you know you're underpaying, you know you are. That's my drug. That's what I love. That feeling. So if I were to see that at a flea market, bro, that would be the greatest high of my life. And it sucks that that's something I crave every weekend. And I hope to God I find that one day. I would pay $1 for that, and I can't wait to pay $1 for that.
All right,
Sorry.
let's move
Sorry, as
on to
bad
the
as
next
that sounds.
question. No,
as
I
bad as that
agree with
sounds.
you 100%. Like, this is what we do this.
You know what I mean?
A lot of
Dustin,
people
what- Sorry, what Dustin? What's something that you have found that made you feel like that? Every resell. That's what people resell, bro. Because when they find something for so cheap,
It's got to be that camera lens I found.
Yeah.
That
Oh, really?
that I found a $1,200 Sony camera lens, $7.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's got to be that. I was about to go on vacation, so it was like even better. So basically, paid for a vacation.
No
So-
shit. Wow.
Yep,
At the Ben store.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
swear.
Wow.
Sony
The guy-
How'd
camera
you
lens.
ship that- How'd you ship that out? Did you use like insurance and all that crap? And
I bubbled the crap out of it, did insurance, and put it in a regional box and sent it out. But
Was
I made
it-
sure that sucker wasn't breaking.
wow, that is crazy.
And then they left a good review, Dustin, and you were like, yes.
Yeah, because that's like the worst fear. Just get some crap or something like that. Oh, hey, the camera lens didn't fit. Blah blah. Blah. Never send it back. Something like that.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's nuts.
$1,200, $700 to $1,200. That's why we do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Yeah,
we do
that's
it.
crazy.
So, Art, knowing what you know about this dish, if you would come across it, what would be the most you would be willing to pay for this?
Bro, I go to the bank. I pull a loan out. I don't know what I'll do. What do I? If I'm getting 16
5
G's, bro,
Gs?
I don't know.
I
Huh?
pay 5 Gs all day.
Oh yeah, bro. I'll be pissed that grandma's asking 5 G's, but yeah, I'll go get those 5 G's.
Could you imagine going to your wife and being like, honey, listen, I found this dish. She wants 5 G's. I know I can flip it for at least 16.
Yeah,
Can I
nowadays
Take
I
it
think
out of the
my wife-
bank.
My wife's
Take
definitely
it to
used
the
to
bank.
stupid things I'm buying. So
There you go.
yeah,
All right.
I found many things, and I tell my wife, yeah, I spent like $400 here today, and my wife was like, what? But she'll understand, you know. It's,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As
of
long
the
as they see that money in that bank account the next, down at the end of the month.
Like my wife's
That's
over
how
here
it
watching.
is.
She's like, really? She's over here like shaking.
I
her
mean,
head
that's
like
how it
this
is with us. Our wives are like, what are you doing buying all this junk? And they're like, oh, we're going on
No.
vacation? Okay. It's like,
Yes.
oh, you got a sponsor? Okay, I see you,
You got a van? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now we're saving up money to buy a van, Art. So all of our
kind of van?
sponsor money and all of our stuff is going towards getting a van. So
With
anybody that ever
hydraulics, at
donates,
least.
like
yeah.
a Sprinter or what kind of van?
Astro
no.
with the spoked wheels and
No,
hydraulics.
really? Are you serious?
that would be dope.
That'd be sweet, actually.
Yeah.
LED lights underneath.
Astro van would be like something like that would be kind of what we're shooting for, like a
I would
Sprinter
like
or
an-
something like that.
I would like a Sprinter. Sprinter's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, all right. So so that concludes Skip or Flip. And guys, we do want to give a shout out to us. If you haven't forgotten, we do have new merch that just dropped. Our little Piggly Wiggly inspired Nashville Flipper merch. If you saw that, so if you guys want to pick out a T-shirt, it's linked down in the description below. And guys, again, if you haven't already subscribed to Art, make sure you subscribe to Art. All of his links, his linked tree is linked down in the description below. And so Art, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, and we're almost at an hour 30. So we just we got a couple more questions submitted by some of the followers on our Instagram. So if you guys haven't followed us on Instagram, do so at the Nashville Flippers. So first question from Jimmy Old School Flips: who made your wagon, Art?
I made it. I made it myself, actually.
And so for the people that may not know Art, you in this wagon, could you kind of Do you have a picture on your Insta of the wagon at all? I
I
can
think
pull it up.
I'm sure I do, like posing with it and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I after high school I went to college, and that's where I learned. I was looking forward to be a welder. You know,
Mhm.
I did the trade of welding. I got certified. I did all that stuff, man. I was really good at welding, and you know, I had a family and it needed to make money. So then when I got a valet job, I stopped the welding because valet money was really good. Like, so I made my own wagon. I welded everything. Yeah, there you go.
Here's the
Cool.
wagon, the lowrider wagon with
That is
Nico on
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So besides YouTube videos, I know how to weld.
Hey, that's a good skill to have. You
Yeah,
think you can
it's a lot of fun.
what kind of business can you do with welding?
Oh, fabrication, bro, all types. My dad's a hardcore welder, man. He does all that stuff.
Really?
He fabricates gates, trailers, anything you need, man. My dad's an OG. Well,
Did you
That's
weld
awesome.
us a van?
I sort of taught him how to do it, but my dad's really taken it to the next level.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He's
my
got that
dad's
time though.
yeah, my dad's got the time. That's why. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's
So
what it
one day,
is.
hopefully, I can
Yeah.
put my dad to business and make him really
Yeah,
well.
man. Yeah. Make some stuff and sell it on eBay. You know?
Nah, I don't know about that. Like fabricating gates, man. That's some real money right there too, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
What does something
welding
like that
jobs,
cost?
Mm-hmm.
bro? Like a real nice gate, like say like a motorized gates, like the arches and all that stuff, the fancy, bro. You're looking like 15, 20 G's for a gate, even more than that. Honestly, more, especially right now, bro. How expensive metal
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's true.
What about
That's
a welded
true.
Iron Man suit?
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
what? Oh yeah,
Iron
see?
Man suit. That'd be sweet. Iron
Yeah.
Man. Mm.
ATL flippers. They know welders make money, man. They do.
Yeah, man, they do. Any skilled workers, man, plumbers, welders, people like that. People, yeah, people.
Yeah, here in
People
Vegas,
sleep
man.
on that
HVAC
stuff.
workers, those AC trade workers,
Mm-hmm.
they make
Mm-hmm.
money, man.
Yeah. All right. Next question up from Lalo_11 on Instagram says, "How do you balance your personal life and reselling?"
My life is reselling. So my personal life, I don't like as in going out. I don't go out. I don't have friends to go hang out with. I don't have nobody to go see after work. I don't have none of that. I just have my family and what I do on the weekend and what YouTube is. You know, my family, my life is my family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have friends to go hang out with. I don't go drinking with friends. I don't go to the bars. I don't go to the casinos. I don't do none of that crap here. I don't waste my time on any of that. So my personal life is my family, and I'm always with my family. You know, I try to involve my videos around my family, try to keep them in my videos. So I try my best. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, but
Mm-hmm.
that is my personal life. Reselling is my life. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
makes sense. Sorry, I'm not trying to cough. Trying to say a whole story, but yeah, that's what it is.
No, we like the stories. That's what we're here for. Long form storytelling here, Art. We're storytellers, you know?
Storytelling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, Art. So we're getting down to nitty gritty. I got one more question for you, and then we'll let you go. Okay. We were talking a little bit earlier about at least some of your goals, some of your dreams, your aspirations. But Art, the the art of reselling. What is some of your life like? What are your goals? Like, what do you hope to achieve here in the near future, if not the distant future? YouTube wise, reselling wise, family wise. Maybe get back in the gym. You know.
I don't know, man. I just want to continue what I'm doing. You know, like sometimes I can be impatient, but I think anybody can be impatient. You know, but I just want to continue learning about YouTube. You know, I've only been doing it for a little bit over a year, so I still feel like a beginner sometimes. And I just wanted to learn. I just want to be a great person to make videos. I just want to keep learning, keep grinding. You know, I forget that I'm 28. You know, you guys call me a kid and say that I have so much to do left, and I take pride in that. You know what I mean? So I don't want to waste time now, man. I just want to keep learning, keep grinding, and if I keep doing that, I think I'll be all right. You know, just in reselling and YouTube and in my life. You know, so hopefully 10 years from now, hopefully I can really make this work out. You know, there's a
So
lot of people
all that grinding, Art. What is that leading up to? What are you grinding for?
I don't know, man. Yeah, you can set yourself goals, 5 years goals, but I'm not saying that's not true or unattainable, but I don't know, man. Like I'm 28, bro. I don't have life figured out. I don't know what I want to do yet. I just know that I have to raise money, make money, save money, and my wife has goals as well. My wife wants to be a nurse. She wants to be focused in school, and I want to help her in that. I want to be able to do what I want to do in life, man. I want to be there for my kids. I want to be a successful YouTuber. I want to be a successful reselling's gonna be anything, bro. You talk about trades. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 50, 60. Still going to yard sales, bro. Your reselling's. I'm already at my reselling goal. What I'm doing. I just want to be able to be financial. I want to be able to. I bought my first house when I was 22. I want to rent this place out, bro. I want to get another place, and I want to have income coming in. I don't know, man. Like here in Vegas, there's so many. I don't want to say bums, but here in Vegas, you see a lot of people throw their life away in casinos. They have not shitty jobs, man, but like it's what it is, man. People have shitty jobs at an older age, and I don't want to be that person. So I want to be able to take advantage of my platform right now and just grow. So I'm very happy where I'm at with 16,000 subs, because I still remember, bro, when I would get 100 views in a week in a video. And I remember just being so happy. And I remember just telling my wife, like, man, 100 people watched my video. Just being so happy, bro. Now I get upset when there's like 5,000 views. It's perspective, bro. And I just want to continue growing. And man, I just know that 5 years from now, it's going to be awesome. So if I'm grinding and learning every week, it's going to be working out, bro. So I can't tell you what my goals are, because I don't know what they are. I just know that if every day I'm learning and grinding, I'll be all right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sorry,
that's
sorry,
great,
bro.
man.
I'm not trying to.
No, this is what we're here for. We love it.
Yeah,
This is why Dustin and I, when we first started this podcast, it was the reason why it's called This Week in Reselling. It was just Dustin and I talking about our week in reselling, and we started inviting people on, just kind of talk about them, their life, what their goals, the things that they want to achieve, just kind of dig in a little deeper into who the person is and not necessarily the reseller.
Right.
And I know that you like that, behind the scenes, inside baseball kind of thing, because you want to know how people tick,
Yeah,
so
man.
yeah. So
I don't know. I guess a YouTube goal of mine is like I want to reach out to other creators. Like I want to make videos of all the creators. Bro, like if you were to tell me, the summer when I first saw John Cincinnati Picker, that someday I might be able to make a video with him, which he knows who I am. But if I were to make a YouTube video with him, bro, that'd be dope. If I were to go to anywhere like FlipCon, it'd be dope to meet everybody. Because if you were to tell me that a year ago, I would never believe that. I would be not asked, but like invited to go, which is dope, man. It's dope. I'm just so happy where it's at. And like I was saying, bro, if I can just keep grinding and keep learning, who knows what's gonna go on, bro. Like the comments that people leave in my videos, people leave the nicest things, bro. There's so many people that believe in me and what I could do. I know it sounds weird, not trying to sound cocky like that, but like I feel like I'm gonna grow on YouTube, and I don't know, like the people that believe in me, bro. I think it's disrespectful if I don't go out there and just try hard. I don't know, man. I hate to go off like this, bro. But
do you feel like there's like a responsibility, or let's say like a weight, now that you have to keep? You know what I mean? Like, no. Do you ever have these weeks that would be like, man, I don't want to edit. I don't want to put out a YouTube video because I'm tired.
Yeah, well, yeah, yes. Yeah, well, anybody feels like that. Like, it's
like my, Max is sick, or you got a wedding to go to, or something like that, or
no, like nowadays, like when I edit a video now, it'll honestly, if I like focus on that, don't look at my phone, just have time on it, I think I could buzz a video out like in 3 hours. And I give myself, like I said, I'm my hardest critic, bro. I review my video probably like 30 times, 40 times, 50 times until I'm like really happy with it. Even when I post it, I'm not happy with it because I'm like, oh, I could have done that better. I could have done this shit better. I don't know how much you guys watch my videos, but like, I really like music. I look for music. I could spend like an hour looking for music, and I don't know, I don't know, man. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You still got to remember art. I took a lot of people don't know this about me, but I went to school for art, right? So one of the things that we have to do is that quality is a subjective thing for people. Okay. So like something that someone might think that your video is garbage, or they might think it's the bee's knees, but to you it's subjective, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, me leading to say, it's like, don't be so hard on your video even after it's posted. It's like, move on to the next thing. Like you were saying, let's learn from this one and let's try and make the next one better. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because to some people, they're going to be like, man, this is a perfect video, you know, but to you, it's like, man, this is garbage, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, bro. Yeah, I totally agree with that, because if you go back to watch my first video, man, I'm blowing my nose 20 times. I'm blowing my nose 20 times in the whole video. Like I'm doing, you know, I don't do that no
like
more in my
sniffing?
video. You know, yeah, there's no dead space. Like I try not to put dead space in my videos. I try my best. You know what I mean? If every video you're not learning and grinding to be better and better, you're messing up. But I don't know. You know, you try to think what YouTube wants. YouTube wants entertainment. You want to grow on YouTube. I think it's got to be entertaining. And I think that's kind of hard for reselling, because in reselling, there's scavenger hunts and there's learning. If you want to learn, unfortunately, I think it's going to be a slower grow. People could disagree with me. That's fine. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a learning way and there's a scavenger hunt way. But the scavenger hunt way is what I like. I like scavenger hunts. I like to see the grind. I like that find. I like it when you find that thing for cheap and you're not gonna make money. I want to see people buy Pokemon cards for cheap, because I'm like, damn, bro, you're so lucky. Damn, you found that Nintendo 64 of all those Pokemon games or all those games for $10. That's crazy. I like that. That's what I like. You know what I mean? And what I think is, like, I think you can make those videos fun. I think you can make those videos edited well. I think you can put music in that. I think you can talk. I think the camera should be on yourself. People want to see a personality. You know, there's YouTubers that people like and they don't even know who they are just because of them talking. And I don't know, man. I could talk all day about YouTube. You know,
There you go.
like there's a guy that came out here, the Aussie Flipper. Shout out to Matt. I don't know if you guys who he is. And bro, that guy is like crazy smart about YouTube. And like, I spent a whole day with him, and I was kind of nervous because you know this is like the first time somebody really wanted to spend time with me. But man, if you put yourself with other YouTubers, you can learn so much, bro. And I'm sure you guys know that for a fact. And that's why I'm excited about ThriftCon. Like when that Matt guy from the Aussie Flipper, he taught me so much about YouTube. He has 10,000, I think 11,000 subs right now. But man, that dude is so smart about YouTube. So smart.
What are some of the things that you learned from him? Give us like a good thing that
bro,
really stand out in
any of
your
the
head.
videos, bro. Like one thing that comes on my head is like any of the videos. You know, my biggest part of like any of the videos, like how important the video ends. You know, people could disagree all you want. There's yes and no's and wrongs and goods, you know. But just when you get a perspective of somebody else about YouTube and you see that they have the same grind as you, I don't know, there's a video that I recommend everybody to watch. It's the Colin Samir when he interviews Mr. Beast. I recommend that one 100%. Look that up. If somebody put a link on it. Colin Samir, Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast is talking about everything about YouTube, about how he grew. And the biggest thing that Mr. Beast grew was he put himself around 10 other YouTubers. And these YouTubers will talk about YouTube videos for a whole day or like a week. But when you have people around you that think the same way as you and they dissect the same stuff as you, you know, you kind of learn from everybody else. You know what I mean? You learn everybody else's mistake. What somebody does, what somebody learned in 2 years, you can learn from them. You know what I mean? And I wish I kind of had that more in Vegas. Like, I'm not being rude to anybody here in Vegas, but like, I wish I had more people to talk about YouTube, because I don't know if people love YouTube as much as I love YouTube. Does that make sense? Not.
Have you ever reached out to anybody that you know, like the creators, and be like, "Hey,
no,
I really enjoy your videos."
That's my fault. No, that's my fault. Honestly, that's my fault, because sometimes, like, I always tell myself, like, man, I don't have the time to go over there and talk to them as much as I really want to. But I don't know, man. Like, my biggest way from learning, I look at other people's videos. If I get bored of them, I'm like, oh, that's how I don't do the video. And I watch another video that's not reselling. I'm like, okay, that's entertaining. Why is it entertaining? How can I put that in reselling? That's how I think about it, YouTube. Does that make sense? If it's a cooking channel and this cooking channel has my engagement, why is this cooking channel doing so well? How can I have that cooking channel work in my video? I know that's a weird comparison, but
no,
why
it does.
is it working? Why is that?
Yeah, like the subject matter of the video is basically not important. It's how you're putting
Engage.
the things together. Yeah. No, I
You know,
completely understand what you're
what
saying.
kind of scares me right now is like the shorts and TikToks, and I'm kind of scared that that's the future. And I'm saying
It
it
is the
live.
future.
It is the future, but I'm
It's
scared.
now.
It is now, but I'm saying it as I'm scared because like you really can't tell a great story in a TikTok.
You can you can if you're good at it. It's very quick. The attention span. I know that. I don't know if you've looked at our TikToks, but we have over 200,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, no,
And-
which I understand. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Believe me, but like, uh, watch this Casey Neistat guy, bro. He has like these 9-minute videos, which I like. I try to make my videos short as possible. I think 9 minutes is like a sweet spot because like I feel like if you want a long video, people will watch that.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
I think that's wrong. Like I'm telling you, we could disagree. Or I could talk about this all day. We could argue, disagree.
It's two different things. It is too. Like there's two different people that are consuming. The people that are consuming TikTok videos aren't necessarily consuming YouTube videos or vice versa. Or they're coming to YouTube for a particular thing that they're into. This is just junk food. You know, like they're scrolling. You know, if they're lucky, they're engaging for a video for a long time. But I know that we put all of our TikToks on our YouTube Shorts, and it's grown our channel. Like. So if you haven't already known how to do that, I would recommend that.
I try, bro. I really try. Like I was saying, bro. Like people want me to make 2-3 videos a week, but I gotta go to work. You know, people want me to make TikToks and reels, but I got my kids. You know, people want me to call people, but I gotta go to. You know, dude, there's so many things.
Oh,
bro.
I get it, man. I get it. Yeah,
I know
So,
that's an excuse, bro. Because like one of the people that I'm like super impressed with, and I know I talk to him once in a while, Kevin, the commonwealth figure, but man, like I was always so impressed at how this guy pumped a video like every day or every other day.
Every day. He put one out when he wanted to grow. It was every day.
And that is dope, man. I think that's so cool. And I think it's funny because like I feel like me and Kevin are like totally different people, but I'm just amazed of how he pumps these videos out. And I think it's pretty dope because how he went to VCon and stuff like that. That grind is cool, man. That work ethic is dope. And I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of him, you know, and
Kevin's
hopefully
a cool
I get
guy.
to see him at FlipCon. Yeah, I'm sure. You talked to him before, you met him before, and I think that work ethic is very underrated. You know, people really don't see how hard that is, but I don't know. It's we're totally different people. You know what I mean?
Kristen's got a good question here. Art, how long does it take you to edit a video? Let's say like start to finish, and then let's say the second edition of it, because I know that you're probably going by and editing down certain things. How long does it take you? What editing program do you use?
I use Adobe Premiere Rush on my iPad. I do everything on my iPad Pro. Pretty soon I'm gonna go to Final Cut, but a video would probably take me short end 5 hours up to like 8 hours.
All week? You're working on it all week, or you just sit down and knock it out?
If I record it Saturday, I'll have it out by Tuesday afternoon, but it'll be done by Tuesday morning. But just like I gotta go to work, bro. Like Sundays and Mondays, I go in at 4 in the morning, and I don't get off until 4 p.m. You know, and then I gotta come home, and I gotta, my family. You know, then
Yeah.
So that's why I hate that I make a video a week. When I do my second videos, those videos don't perform well because I feel like people know that I don't make second videos. I don't know.
And then you got to commit to making that second video.
Yeah, and I tell people that I'm going to, and I can't, and then it sucks, bro.
That's tough. That is tough. Yeah.
Like one of my favorite videos that I made recently was the one where I went to the park with the drone. You know,
which is great. You're gonna make me want to get a drone. I saw, because I was like, man, this looks great.
Yeah, drone's really cool.
Looks
man.
fantastic.
Drone's really
so. All right. So, Art, thank you so much for your time. I know we can keep this can be like a 3-hour long podcast. I know it can.
Easily.
So we're probably going to have you on down the road, Art, when you have 100,000 subscribers and you completely forget about our names. You're like, who is this?
No, man, guy? No way, bro. Like that's why I like puppy people up, man. Because when I had nobody watching my videos, when I reached out to all these creators, nobody responded to me. Nobody said nothing to me. The only person that said anything to me was Kevin, the commonwealth picker, and I'll forever remember that. you know. And so when I get small people, you know, I don't want to say small, but like when I have, you know, YouTubers that have like a couple hundred followers and they want to reach out to me to come make a video, I'm like, hell yeah, come over here, bro. I can't go to you, but come to me and I'll do whatever I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because
And
I
I
wish
know
somebody would have done that for me.
Zach was saying, great show. You if you want to start, you really need to connect with Zach because he's got tons of properties that he buys and rents out, and he uses, you know, the reselling money to help, you know, with that. You really need to get with Zach. You know, he can kind of, you know, show you the ways, if you will. But guys, thank you so much for everyone for coming on and listening to the podcast. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Again, if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the Nashville Flippers on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to Art, the Art of Resell on YouTube and Instagram. You know, let's get him to 100K. What are you saying, Art?
At least get to like 20. If I get to 20K, that'd be dope.
How far where are you at right now? 16?
Yeah, I'm at 16.
You need like one of those like counters, like in your garage. Like every time you gain a subscriber, it like goes up.
Not even, man. I just gotta keep up the videos, bro. It takes one video to change your life. That's for sure.
Yep.
Was there one video in your videos that really got the ball rolling?
Two videos.
Two?
Man.
Okay.
There's a video of me and my son. And that video has, I think, 200,000 views. And then there's another video that has, like, I think 200,000 views as well.
Are both of them, or Max in both of them?
No, he was in one of them. Actually, the video that he was with, I posted that video, and I think, like, a month later, it popped off.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of funny. The second video that popped off, I made a video where I sang happy birthday to my little one, and I made, like, a little 3-minute video singing happy birthday to him, and that video had like 200 views, and then the next video had like 100,000 views, and I was like, what the hell, you know? But
I have noticed this with like TikTok videos, YouTube videos, and whatnot. I try to follow, you know, I figured out with TikTok especially because it's all like, you know, like error and see what works. If you follow these 3 things, you're going to have a successful TikTok video. Either or these things. I call it the 3 E's, Art. The video either has to be entertaining, educational, or spark some sort of emotion. And the video is going to be successful. So I don't know if that necessarily portrays to YouTube, which probably does. But, you know, people want to see, I call it the 3 E's. Raise 3 E's for success.
The video with him, it's probably one of my favorite videos I ever made, because like, yeah, he's still a little kid, but he was just, you know, he's the baby to me, you know. And I remember in that video I bought a bunch of Jordans for like really cheap, and I lowballed the lady, so that's where people got mad at. You know? I think I got like 10 pairs of Jordans, and then I wasn't rude, but the price was already cheap, but then I was being a dick, and I was like, hey, how about $60? And she was like, okay, for like 10 pairs of Jordans, and I got that. And then just the little comments that he was saying in the video, and it was just like so well put together. When he would talk, and people would like, man, look at this guy. He brings his kid out to the yard sales. And I don't know, it was such a great video. And I rewatch it once in a while just to like appreciate the moments. And that's what YouTube is, man. I hope people really appreciate what they're doing, because YouTube's a great journal to record what you're doing.
Well, there you go. We'll leave on that note. Anything else for the people, Art?
Keep grinding and keep learning, whatever it is.
There you go. Grind hard. All right. Well, that concludes another awesome podcast, right, Dustin?
Absolutely.
Another episode of the This Week in Reselling. My name is Ray.
My name is Dustin.
My name is Art.
We'll catch you guys on the flip side. See y'all and God bless. Thank you so much for listening, guys.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Peace.